I'm so happy to be here at Calgary Stampede. It's the greatest show, outdoor show on earth, and if you're going to race a wagon, this is the place you want to be at. And with PBR behind me, I can't wish for any more. It's a dream come true. We're third generation chuck wagon family, and my dad won Calgary here in '80, and that's where we get our cowboying from, because that's why we have a ranch. You know, we don't only cowboy in the chuck wagon end, but we also cowboy in the rodeo world and run a couple hundred cows up there in Bodo, Alberta. And so when I hang up the lines, I step into a stock saddle with a rope. And I mean, we're rounding up cattle and bringing cattle in for the fall of the year. And to me, I just live and breathe the Western world.
The louder you cheer, the quicker you get here. Darcy Flad, the PBR.
I'm a pretty excited type of a guy all the time. Like to live life on the fast lane. I mean, it's everything. I just love that adrenaline. That's why me and PBR are such a great fit, because them bull riders are, I mean, can't say enough about them guys. They're high energy people too, to be able to crawl through that chute and get down on that bull, because there's nothing like that either.
Past couple of days, had the pleasure of hanging out with Darcy Flad, the professional bull riders. They bought his tarp for the chuck wagons here at Calgary this year.
Well, without PBR behind me, I couldn't make it, you know, out of the driveway, basically.
The chuck wagon and the bull riding is about, it's similar. You know, they're both dangerous and they're both giving her, and that's wide open, 110, just balls to the walls from the word go. Can't have any woe in a mud hole, and I think that's why me and Darcy sort of got along so good.
Through wagons, wheel to wheel, and rain to rain, like a runaway freight train.
It's very dangerous, there's no two ways about it, because on any given day, you know, if you tip out of that wagon, I mean, that's like rolling out at 40, 50 mile an hour. And, you know, dealing with those animals at high rate of speed, you never know what's going to happen. And in the bull riding, well, I mean, you open that gate, nod for it, and out comes that bull. I mean, say no more, everybody knows what a bull's like. Very dangerous, I mean, but you got to have that in your blood and live and breathe it to want it. And if you want it, you'll succeed. There's no two ways about it. I live for it.
The two sports, what they have in common is that it's where, from the word go, it's giving her 100%. I mean, it ain't no holding them back. You can't hold the check lines when you're trying to win a world championship. Darcy, he's cowboy. I mean, anybody ain't getting a wagon and whoop and ride like that. I mean, they ain't no town youngin', that's for sure.
I'm lucky enough that I'm fortunate enough to be able to drive a wagon and live what I love doing.
Whatever's wide open and fast-paced and adrenaline and action-packed as that, I mean, you got my attention.